Hi Cancer, this is your mid-month June tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. Well, I have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of June. We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands clarified by the King of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups. In the potential outcome we have the Star with the Empress and the Lovers, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or an Aquarius, or a Gemini. It's a very straightforward reading. Cancer, and in the end I think you will have a choice to make what you want to do next, and that's why I'm not gonna do an extended. I think the universe wants you to choose on your own. What I noticed right away is that you see how we have the main spread on the left and then the potential on the right, so every single card in the main spread on the left is a minor arcana card. However, every single card in the potential, all those 3 cards, are major arcana cards, and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is also a major arcana card. So yeah, a very important connection you have between you and this person. And speaking of the person, you have, it's the King of Wands, the 3rd card from the left, clarifying the Page of Wands. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. For some of you, it could be somebody you work with or do business with. Right, the King of Wands, if they're not a fire sign, like I said, they could be your colleague, or it could be somebody who's just very passionate, very fiery, somebody who is a leader, by the way, somebody who is with an initiative, right? The King of Wands is clarifying the Page of Wands, so this is a message or an invitation coming from this King of Wands, right? The first card that I didn't mention is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a card of work, business, and finances, by the way. So for some of you, like I said, you could be working with this person, or they could be working for another company and your company deals with them all the time. You know, you could be their vendor or the other way around, or this person could be working for a financial institution and the company you work for deal with them all the time, right? If it's not somebody you work with, then the Eight of Pentacles is a card of dedication, right? So this person is dedicated, they're prepared to put time, effort, whatever is necessary into it. But for most of you, it feels like this is somebody whom you already know, somebody you work with, or, you know, a person whom you deal with, work-related or business-related or money-related, right? So they're going to be asking you out with that Page of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, it could be a happy hour that they want you to come with them, or it could be some kind of a party or a celebration. Perhaps your company will be throwing a party for their employees, and that's how the two of you get to know each other more, right? Yeah, but the Three of Cups is definitely either a celebration or some kind of a union, right? Perhaps this person is in the same union with you. And the Ace of Swords that the Three of Cups is clarifying, this is you deciding to go. This is the two of you having a very straightforward, a very direct conversation after the party or during the party or at some point in the near future, right? So with the Ace of Swords, nobody's going to be beating around the bush. Nobody's going to be playing around, fooling around. With the Ace of Swords, this is the two of you will decide to move forward. That's what it kind of feels like with that Ace of Swords. And it's going to be a very decisive energy, very decisive conversation. Right? So perhaps the two of you are going to be, you know, celebrating something in the beginning, but it will very quickly escalate in a positive way. And it will very quickly upgrade to the two of you deciding to move forward together, right? Speaking of moving forward, we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck all the way to right. This is a card of starting a new cycle between the two of you. A very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. And yeah, like I said, in the potential outcome, we have all major arcana cards. The Star, the Empress, and the Lovers. The Star is the personal Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card. I could be dealing with a Gemini, but the Star is a wish come true card, you know, and this is what people usually wish for or hope for a very long time, right? So perhaps you will kind of assess the situation, and you will figure that yes, that's the person I see myself 10 years from now. This is the person I see myself in a commitment or marriage, having children with. Speaking of having children, the next card that came out is the Empress. Yeah, the Empress is somebody who is expecting a baby. So keep that in mind, right? The Empress is one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck. The Empress is abundance in its purest form, and the Empress sometimes comes through as a card of a wife or a significant other figure, right? And the Empress in my spreads usually shows up as a sign from above or a stamp of approval for a connection to move forward. The Lovers, the last card I came out, like I said, it could be a Gemini. The Lovers is also a card of a choice, and that's the main reason why I'm not doing an extended for you. So the universe wants you to choose. The universe wants you to decide. But besides that, the Lovers is also a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection. In my opinion, this card is the best card when it comes to a love connection between two people. And the Lovers could be the lover of your life. So yeah, you guys can definitely make it happen. You can take it all away with this person, right? So really happy for you, Cancer. Congratulations. Cancer, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so what's going on here, Cancer? It's all about money, but in a good way, because the two of you are definitely on the same page, because you guys come through as the King and the Queen of Pentacles. You see that? And perhaps some of you are cashing in. Perhaps you or them are getting a bonus at work, or you or them are cashing in at work. Perhaps you're becoming fully vested at the company you work for, or perhaps you invested into something at some point in the past and now you're collecting. Some of you could be taking the money and reinvesting it, or you could be making a major purchase like real estate, right? And yeah, this is something you waited for. I know this is a very specific reading, but that's what I have. It's all about finances for you in a very positive way. The Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, all the way here. Right? This is a card of waiting, right? And what you've been waiting for is this money that's finally arriving, that's finally coming in. For some of you, if it's not about money, then perhaps the two of you are taking this connection to the next level, whatever that level is for you. And you're definitely on the same page about that. Perhaps you were waiting for them to propose to you, or you were waiting for them to offer you to move in together or purchase an apartment or a house together, and that would be like a sign that the two of you are now a single unit. Right? But yeah, the Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles, like I said, this is either money coming in and you could be reinvesting it, or you could be purchasing a house or something big, something major. Or the two of you with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles could be taking it to the next level. The Ace of Pentacles sometimes comes through as a card of a proposal, right? So this looks really good. Like really good, Cancer. You are definitely on the same page about what's going on. The King and the Queen of Pentacles. You know, you're definitely seeing eye to eye. You're definitely, whatever is going on, both of you are in a complete agreement. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, in the second half of June. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Ten of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Tower. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups, and we also have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a fellow water sign. Another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The King of Swords is the person who will be trying to get back together with you, and I think they're going to succeed. But they know they've got their work cut out for them, because your initial response is going to be, I'd rather not. And perhaps you'll even tell them no the first time, when they try to get back together with you. But then they'll try again, and I think that's gonna work. So they will eventually prove you and show you that this time around they're for real. Okay? The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of a soulmate connection, and it's also a card of somebody coming back from the past. And the first card, the King of Swords, is the person. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I clarified the King of Swords, asking what's the deal? What's their intention? And their intention is to marry you. Because the Ten of Cups clarifying the King of Swords is a card of marriage. It's a card of a commitment. It's a card of a family. And it's the happily ever after card. So this is what they want with you, right? But like I said, your initial response is going to be like, I don't know, right? The Nine of Wands, the next card over, is a card of a wounded warrior. This is a card of somebody who doesn't trust the person they're dealing with. This is you kind of putting up the walls between you and them. And all of this is because of the Tower, right? You are afraid that it's gonna fall apart all over again, right? With the Tower card. This is something you don't want to go through again. However, they'll go back to their drawing board, and they will come back with an upgraded offer, I guess. And that offer will get through to you. Okay? The Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups right next to the deck. This is them coming back. And now they're going to be so romantic, so loving. They will finally get you. They will finally understand what Cancer is all about. Right? All about love, genuine, authentic love. Both the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups in my spreads are genuine, authentic love cards. Right? So yeah, they'll be sending you, they'll be writing you poems, they'll be sending you flowers, they'll be all over you, I guess. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all four knights, so they will have quite a few things to impress you, to win you back, to make you feel loved, to make you feel comfortable, right? And I think that will get through to you. Because the Knight of Wands came out in the middle, right? Not at the end, in the middle. And after that, we have the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. And since the King of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Cups, I think you will definitely give him another chance. Alright, Cancer. So yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing the rest of June. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.